going to move the mic back over. Keep moving it over here. Well, what I object to with most people that come over here, it's not so much that they want to immigrate and be part of this country. They're not learning the language. They don't assimilate themselves. That's what my objection is. If you want to come to the country, okay, if it's illegal and someday you'll be made legal, fine. But speak the language, assimilate yourself, want to blend in and be American, not the Mexican. And I have no problem with you keeping your customs. We want the people to keep their customs and have a second language, but don't force that, the Mexican part of it, or the just any Spanish-speaking people, force your customs on the Americans here, because you want to come to this country to be American because you love what America stands for, then be that. Don't bring your ideas and force them and want to change the very country into what you left, that you're actually coming, to this country because you're leaving that. Don't bring that and force it on the American people.
Well, I believe that the reason for that is illegal immigration.
Right.
I think that if you migrate to a country legally, it's because you want to become part of that country. So I think that by fixing illegal immigration, you're going to get rid of all those people who are just here for work, who don't believe this country is their country, and I think their motives to come here are purely for work. And I think if you enforce legal immigration, make people who come here legally, then you're going to get the right kind of people coming to America. You're going to get the ones that want to come here because they want to make a life in America. They want to be Americans. They'll be American first, and they'll be whatever they came from second. And that's what, when you take the oath, you become a naturalized citizen, that's what you have to do. Yes, sir.
First of all, I want to say thank you for doing it the right way, and I appreciate you being here and adding value to our culture. My question is, I noticed that you read your remarks today, and I was wondering if you could make those available to Todd or to Joanne so that we could post those on the internet. I think that a lot more people here, a lot more people need to hear what you have to say than just the group here today. Would you be willing to share your remarks with Todd?
Sure.
Thank you.
Right.
And I want to say to everyone, we voted him in on our board for secure So, he will be a regular. And I feel like that we need that. We lost our Garland County director, and she was from Cuba also, and it's like, then the Lord sends us this gentleman. So I think as an elder, he'll sit on the board and advise as well. And Donna Hutchinson, she's from Northwest Arkansas, and she has a few words she would like to say today.
Well, thank you for letting me come. I was chairman of a committee and couldn't leave early. That's the bad thing about being chairman. You gotta stay till it's over. But I just want you to know, in Northwest Arkansas, we had the big Walmart meeting, and a gentleman they found out from overseas had measles. And they tracked him down, gave a bunch of people shots, pregnant women, everyone he could have come in contact with. And I went, thank God he was here legally. If he had just walked across the border, we would not have known where he was, who he would have come in contact with. And last year, a gentleman was coming to America to get married. And he had a form of leprosy. It wasn't highly contagious, or you could have never gotten married. But we wouldn't let him come into our country, the poor guy. They had to change the wedding to Canada. If he had just walked across the border, he would have been contagious. I'm Native American. I belong to the Blackfoot tribe. We never surrendered, but our problem was everyone was sick with smallpox. If you want to know what happens when a nation will not or cannot protect their borders, ask a Native American. And this is not just a matter of stopping felons. This is a matter of health. There are still horrible diseases going around the world. And if we don't stop them at the borders, we are going to have the same problem that Native Americans have, because we don't have the shots that are needed to protect us. Many times it's not a problem here, so we stop making them. And we are just going to be ripe for the plague or any other disease that sweeps through our country. I have a lot of people come up. We have a lot of Hispanics in our area, and I love the ones who are here illegally. I mean, who are here illegally. I love them. I also love the ones who are here legally. So they're always coming. And, you know, a lot of people don't want to talk about border security because they think someone's going to be called racist. But if you just hit health and hammer that, no one wants their child to get sick. And just hammer that away, they begin to understand this hits home. We have to protect our people from the diseases around the world. It's not against the people. If they cross the border with the plague and they were blue, we could find out who they are. But they look just like us till they get sick. We have illegals in Arkansas who have tuberculosis, AIDS, very contagious diseases, and we're taking care of them. They should have never entered the United States to begin with. So I hope when you remember your arguments, remember health, because I fear someday it's going to be a big issue in our country.
But you know, they do come in sick because they know
Yes,
they're
they're
getting
being taken care of.
That's right.
And that's why we need to have secure the borders and keep those who have contagious diseases from coming.